After 10 years of the presence of foreign forces on our soil, we understood that the logic was rather to maintain insecurity and keep us dependent. This is the fundamental reason why the Malian people have decided to take their security into their own hands.
Et les opérations militaires en cours, le Mali recouvrera sa souveraineté sur l'ensemble de son territoire.
Colonel Goïta, the president of the transition, insists that the new alliance with Russia will help Mali to recover and maintain its sovereignty. On this occasion, I'd like to pay tribute to the Mali's sincere partners, in particular the Russian Federation, whose effort and support have been invaluable in preserving our sovereignty in a national, regional and international context marked by multifaceted tensions and divergent trends. In recent events, attacks in northern Mali have more than doubled since UN peacekeepers completed their first phase of their withdrawal last month after a decade of fighting Islamic extremists, resulting in more than 150 deaths.
So due to the circumstances unfolding in Mali, the military junta there decided to cancel the National Day festivities and to show support to those brave soldiers who lost their lives fighting jihadists in the Sahel. So there's this article that I want us to go through, and please do not forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. So let's get on with the article. The headline reads, Mali cancels Independence Day festivities after attacks. I think right now Mali is undergoing a very challenging moment, and I think these challenging times is going to strengthen them and is going to let them look at things from another direction. Because for far too long, Mali has depended on the French forces to help them fight the insurgency groups in the Sahel. And to the best of my knowledge, and to what most people have been saying, the French forces there haven't really done anything significant to really try to push back on these insurgency groups, or better still, bring them to bed. So Mali has asked the French to go, and now Mali needs to figure out a way to deal with the insecurity crisis they are facing. It's going to be a very difficult task. It's going to be very, very difficult. But I think Mali is going to come ahead. Mali is going to figure out a way to solve this problem. Mali is going to get stronger, and Mali is going to get more experience in dealing with jihadist movement in the Sahel. So let's continue. Mali's ruling junta has cancelled celebrations planned for next week to mark the anniversary of the country's independence, the Council of Ministers said, following a resumption of hostilities in the north. The Council of Ministers also discussed the possible mobilization of reservists, they said late on Wednesday, following the decision taken by junta leader Assimi Goïta to cancel the festivities. The anniversary will be celebrated in sobriety and in the spirit of national revival, the council said in a statement. Goïta ordered the government to allocate the funds planned for the festivities to help the victims of a series of recent attacks and their families, he said. Wow, that's really nice. That's what we want. We want leaders who have the interests of the people at heart. When you see a leader who values the people, who loves the people, who wants something best for the people, you will know. The military leader in Mali realizes that there is no point for them spending all this money on festivities while people who have been affected by insurgency groups in the north suffer. Better still, they should use this money to support them. This is a fantastic move. If only leaders in Africa did something like this. If only leaders in Africa thought to themselves that we should help the people. We should make sure that the people are well taken care of before we can start spending money on things that are of no consequences to the people. This is a move that we all must celebrate. Let's continue. Mali, which was in 2012 plunged into turmoil by independence and Salafist insurrection in the north, has this week seen a resumption of hostilities by predominantly Tago armed separatist group. On Tuesday, they launched an offensive against armed positions in the garrison town of Boria, which the army said it had repelled. The two sides provided contradictory reports of events, but both reported dozens of dead. This is really sad. You can see how people are losing their lives. And you ask them, what for? Why are they fighting? Can they dialogue? And if you look deeper, you will see that the Western hand is involved in this whole insurgency movement, allegedly. You will see that France might be the one setting everything behind the scenes, allegedly. We, the Africans, must realize that fighting ourselves is only going to destroy all of us. That nothing good will ever come out when we fight ourselves like this. And for far too long, we have allowed the outsiders to pit us against each other. We have allowed the outsiders to manipulate us, to tell us that this thing belongs to us and the other person is stopping us from getting it, and we should just get on with fighting. We must stop listening to them. We must realize that unity among us is the only way all of us will prosper. That if we are united and if we speak with one voice, we are going to be far more stronger and far more prosperous than if we are divided and keep on fighting each other. We must learn about this. We must be aware of this. So let's continue. The renewed military activity by the Tor separatists has coincided with a succession of attacks attributed mainly to the Al-Qaeda-linked Jihadist Alliance support group of Islam and Muslim. It also coincides with the ongoing withdrawal of the UN Stabilization Mission, MINUSMA, which is being pushed out by the junta after 10 years of deployment. Several recent attacks claimed by GSIM have killed a number of soldiers, including in the town of Bamba on September 7 and the city of Goi on September 8. An attack on the passenger boat on the Niger River, blamed on jihadists, left dozens of civilians dead last week. Goïta expressed his deep distress at the losses caused by the savage and barbaric attack against the boat and the assaults in the town of Bamba, Goi, and Boram, the Council of Ministers said. It was his first public remark on the boat attack. Mali, a former French colony, became an independent republic on September 22, 1960. Yeah, so there are a lot of attacks, and the military junta is really feeling the pinch, and they would now have to devise a new way in resolving all these issues. They will now start looking for ways to resolve stuff like this. I think they can do it. They just need to devise new method of going about it. Everything can be done. I'm thinking that the French were in the Sahel to help the people of Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. That was an understatement. They were there for what they benefit from there. France was ripping off Africa, and now France has to go. But you guys out there, what do you think about this new wave of attacks in Mali? Do you think that the Malian military junta stand a chance of fighting the insurgency groups? What might be behind the sudden attacks? Is it that as the UN peacekeeping mission, MINUSMA, is pulling out, so the insurgency groups have been burdened to start attacking? Or is it that some outside forces are trying their best to destabilize Mali altogether? Please share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below. Because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot and should ever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.